The Better Business Analysis Institute
presents the Better Business Analysis podcast with
Benjamin Walsh. And I'm your host, Benjamin Walsh. We are going to continue on our BA Bytes series because they're short, they're punchy, and they get straight to the point, and they also are able to be done in a hectic week. So today we're going to be talking about hidden gems, 10 underrated skills every better business analyst should master. That's right, I have compiled 10 skills that I don't think any BA has. I think these are 10 skills that make you better than the average BA. So let's work through them 1 to 10. Number 1 is so important. It's managing up. You need to influence stakeholders and higher ups without formal authority. Okay, so you may not have a reporting line to these people, but going through your team leader isn't the right way of doing it. Your team leader is sometimes a people lead as well. So you've got your project manager, but really you should be presenting as a BA back to POs or sponsors of projects. Okay, you need to be able to present your ideas in a way that aligns with leadership priorities, objectives, benefits realization, the business case. And you need to balance upward communication with the needs of the team. Okay, this is really, really important. I think this probably is my number one strength, and I think this is the area where I see a lot of BAs not doing really well in. And I don't expect a junior BA to do this, okay? This is a senior BA skill. But if you're a junior, get good at this now. Number 2, great presentation skills. And look, this is what everyone says. I'm going to be more specific here. You need to create compelling, data-driven presentations that resonate with a diverse audience. Okay, stakeholders, person on the street, the minister, if you're working for a government department, you need to use storytelling. You need to use the techniques involved in storytelling to engage with stakeholders, persuade them. You need to know how to leverage visuals and infographics like a marketer would to simplify complex problems. I think the trick here is to play the marketer. Your job is to play the marketer. That's one of the roles of BA. Number 3 is team connector. Your job is to bridge gaps between departments and teams and facilitate communication. It's around building networks within the organization to ensure that all voices are heard, doesn't matter where they are in the hierarchy. And it's your role is really like acting as the glue that keeps cross-functional teams aligned. This is so true. The glue, a lot of times BAs are described as the glue between teams. Number 4, which relates to number 3, is peacekeeper. You need to mediate conflicts between stakeholders because there's usually complex issues here, and they might have competing interests. And sometimes the answer is not black and white. It's usually grey in our profession. You need to facilitate compromise and foster a positive team environment. That's part of your job. You are the good cop, and usually the PM's the bad cop. They're the roles we play, so you need to help with that team culture. And you need to maintain focus on the project goals while addressing personal and team dynamics. You could say this is team leader, but in a project sense, you've only really got the project manager and they're kind of managing up and doing risk management, and they're really focused on the deliverable and they don't understand some of the dynamics. BAs generally find that play that place, or a change manager if you've got that on the team. Number 5 is treating the project like your own baby. I do this, and this can be detrimental to your mental health and your work-life balance, but I'm going to throw it in there. You should take full ownership and accountability for project success in your heart. You should care about it. Good BAs care about projects, okay? Maybe those good BAs are also crazy in their head and don't have a good work-life balance, but I would say from a skills point of view, not a well-being point of view, those BAs who do treat their projects like a baby are the ones who I think are best. You need to be deeply invested in every phase of the project, from inception all the way to completion. And you start worrying about every detail that needs to be attended to. You nurture it like a baby. This has caused me lots of hours of non-sleep, and sometimes I give too much. But Generally, BAs who are better treat their projects like a baby. Number 6, strategic focus and strategic foresight. Okay. So it's around anticipating future roadblocks and preparing contingency plans. So if this happens, we should do this, like risk mitigation, for example. Aligning the project outcomes with long-term business goals. That is 100% your job. The B and BA is that, or otherwise you're just an analyst. And you should really understand market trends with the impact on your project and your organization. Again, strong capital B if you're a business analyst and you are locked into that organization. Number 7 is treating your end customers with high levels of empathy, or empathy for end users is another way of saying that. You need to advocate for the needs and pain points of end users or customers during development. That is totally your job. You need to help design solutions in quotations that are user-centric, customer-centric, and intuitive. They should be easy to use. And you may be involved in conducting user research to inform decisions. If you're in a customer-centric, product-driven environment, your product will either succeed or not if based on customer feedback. Okay, but if you're just internal, that still matters what end users think about your project, and your job is to advocate for them. Number 8 is adaptability. That's right. This is probably what we've taken from Agile in terms of the culture side. Quickly adapting and adjusting project scope, resources, and goals, remaining flexible and open to new ideas and methodologies, regardless of what they are, and navigating uncertainty with confidence and poise. Okay, so you should be adaptive. You should know about that, and that's really where the adaptability, agile culture we should definitely remain. And so you need to be adaptable. Number 9 is data-driven decision making. Use your analytics ability, the capital A, leverage analytics and metrics to guide project decisions. You should have facts behind your decisions. You can translate data into actionable insights for stakeholders. You can ensure that every business decision is backed by solid evidence. And I would say this area, number 9, can be done a lot easier with AI now. Okay? So you should utilize big data and AI to strengthen number 9, which is data-driven decision making. And finally, number 10 is holistic problem solving. Look beyond the immediate issues to understand the root causes, the 5 whys. You're not an incident manager, you're a problem manager. You should be looking at integrating multiple perspectives to developing comprehensive solutions in a roadmap kind of way. And you should be addressing both technical and business challenges with a balanced approach. Look, the best projects, the hardest projects, the ones where you've got good conflict, high-performing teams, is where there is helpful tension between the BA and the architect, and you're making compromises, and then as a result, you're balancing all those things like the scales of justice, if you like, to have the best outcome that you can possibly do with the permutations and the inputs and outputs and resources you have got. Okay, there are 10 gems there, hidden gems, that better BAs have. I'll see you next week.